Right, so we're back in the lakes. Did a 10-day job here 6 days ago, and although I didn't do any camping, I was out and about, did a few walks, found a few little spots, pinged a few little spots. So I'm going to go to one of those spots tonight. Weather forecast was wrong again. Left the house this morning at 9 o'clock. Sun was cracking the pavements. Accident on the 66 at Brough. 5 hours later I turn up here and the heavens have opened. If you've all got a dictionary, go and have a look under B and look up Borrowdale, because I'm convinced it'll translate to the wettest place in the world. Every time I come here it rains. So yeah, nice new little spot. Got a hammock, not sure what I'm gonna do. Got a tarp, basher. I've even brought a tent with us. I've planned for every eventuality. So yeah, Borrowdale, Grange, here we go. Yep, still raining. You guessed it. Like I said, the forecast's just totally wrong again. Met Office, good old Met Office. Yeah. So we're just sort of coming up on the location now. You can probably see the river there in front of you. So I'm going to get set up and I'll bring you back. Yep, it's still raining. So I've been looking for a tent torch, or tarp torch, but they're either too big, too heavy, rechargeable. I don't ever want rechargeable stuff. I don't see the point of it. These three sort of lights is the lights I carry with me all the time. That's me Black Diamond head torch, so that's fully dimmable on white light and red light. It does both. This is me cheap $197. I think I got it off eBay, and honestly I've had it about 10 years. It's never let us down. That just takes one AA. That takes 2 AAAs, and this is a just like a little hanging light, and it takes 3 like hearing aid batteries, them small little cell batteries, and I've just wrapped red electrician's tape around it, just so it's sort of tactical on the night and it's not a bright light. So like I say, I've been looking for a cheap, tent sort of light, not a torch but a light, and this is what I've come up with. So, small food container with lid, roll of red electrician's tape, doesn't matter what colour it is. They are 3-volt LED warm white lights, and they are, I don't know if you can see that, 3-volt CR2032s. And this is what I plan to do with them. So basically, one cell, 3 LEDs. I mean, you could put, well, as many as you could get round there, 6 or 7 on the live and the neutral, all the way around. Bit of electrician's tape, drop them in the pot, and made yourself a light. This has got a little lip on it, so I'm going to tie some paracord around there, and I'm just going to hang it from me utility line under there. And it's really right while that water's boiling, which won't be long. This is another little something I want to show you. This is only applicable to people who drink coffee, so anybody who only drinks tea, look away now. So I've seen loads of different methods of sort of coffee, proper filter coffee. I don't like them powdered things, the sachets and that. I just kind of get away with them. I like a proper good strong cup of coffee, and I've found these. Basically what they are, it's like tea bag material, but it's a stand for a cup. I got them on AliExpress. I've got about 10 in there. They weigh absolutely nothing. I think I paid $3.50 for 100 or $3.50 for 50, something like that. And I'll show you how to use them. So basically they pull apart from the top, and them two side bits are like reinforced cardboard. You fold them over, sit them over your cup, then you fill them up with coffee. I usually put about a quarter of the sort of bag's worth in there. You know, it's about a quarter full. And then all you do is you add your hot water, like so. They filter pretty quick as well. They're not slow to filter. You can see how sort of quick that's going down. And of course, oh my god, I can smell it already. You get a proper, strong, filtered cup of coffee wherever you go. I don't just use these for camping, I use them in hotels. I take them on holiday with us. They're absolutely brilliant. I love them. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. Now you can reuse them bags. If you just turn them upside down and empty the coffee out and just give them a quick rinse over with some cold water, they're good to go for another, oh well, I've used them 3 or 4 times again. But the best part about good coffee in the field is a bit of that. Cheers. Right, just a quick look while it's, well, it hasn't stopped like, but a bit of a respite, it's eased off a little bit. So I've got the Snug Pack all-weather shelter, tarp, basher, call it what you want. I've got the Snug Pack hammock. I've added a couple of drip lines, just bits of paracord, both ends, just in case. Not a bad day actually, considering it's raining. It's quite warm, and I mean, as you can see, there's very little wind. I've folded that corner back and over the top and tied it off, just to give us a bit of a view. But there's the river, as you can see. So that away is sort of Seathwaite, around and up if you keep going Honister Slate Mine. That away is Grange, obviously Keswick in the far distance, I suppose you would be. But yeah, it's not a bad little spot, this. Nice up against them rocks. Top looks nice. I am going to make some, I will be making some minor adjustments if this rain stops. But yeah, I'll leave you with that for now. Right, I just thought I'd quickly show you the ale of the evening. I've had these before, but I thought I'd had them in bottles. It was a long time ago. Absolutely amazing beer. Of all places, Home Bargains, 79 pence a can. And I mean, really nice, dead hoppy, dead fruity. 5.5%. Small cans. What was that? 350s. But a cracking beer. And even better considering they're only 79p a can. So, yeah. Ale of the day. So as of yet, I haven't had to use the water filter. I've filled 2 litre bottles with, well, by doing that. And yeah, so I might not even have to crack out the MSR trail shot. So it's what, 5:30, evening meal, tin of chicken vindaloo and some, well, curry flavoured noodles, so in the old pour and store from Wilco bags. Right, so I've set the light up. I mean, it isn't the darkest now, it's just sort of dusk, you know. But although there's 3 LEDs in there, I reckon 2, even 1 would do it. I mean, you can see how much light that's thrown off. You know, the plastic pot was 50p. The batteries are $1.99 for, I think you get 10. And the bulbs were 86p for 500. I only wanted sort of 10, but it was the least I could order. So what, £3? I don't think you'll get a better light than that for £3, like, definitely not. How much light it's given off them. So yeah, I'm well chuffed for that. Like, be ideal in the tent, hanging from the inside of the tent. It's perfect, that, like, perfect. Right, as you can probably see, it's dark. It's about 7:30, 8:15, something like that. So that's just my little red light in there. I'm not going to do any filming in the dark. I never do, really, unless there's anything I need to show you or need to bring you back for. I'll just see you in the morning. Bye for now. Right, it's morning. It's 6:30. I've been awake about an hour. The birds woke us up singing. So I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna start stripping stuff down, put the hammock away, sleeping bag, bivvy bag, etc. And I'm gonna get some breakfast on. Right, that's it. We're all packed up. I've had my breakfast and we're ready to move. I just want to say thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.